Okay, took a while to start there. Looks like we're going to be in trouble. It's a 15-5. See what we've got today. We're back from our week's break. 5 days. Like a lifetime. But we've come back and we feel that the game has improved. Our last session wasn't too bad, so probably expecting this session to not go so well because obviously you just have that moment, don't you? So we're going to grab the pawn here. Okay, I'm going to try and not make any mistakes. We can take, it brings the queen here. Don't really want to double our pawns. I don't like doing this. I see players doing this against me sometimes, you know, moving the knight across. Then it just gets challenged and then it's dancing around blocking the bishop or something or the other. So I don't think that's a good move. I'm going to just take. I'm still in simplified mode. Just keep it nice and simple. Castle. Alright, so they've got 3 pieces out, active. Could hit the queen, say what you're doing. Jumping here, or is it going here? Don't know why I'd go there though. Probably there. So it's on a dark square. Making its way towards our king side. Let's get the bishop off the back. To tantalise the bishop. I'm going to hit the bishop. Have less squares, but it is going to be angling towards our king side. Don't need to move so fast, so now it's gone here. Looks a bit congested, but we don't have anything major that we can take advantage of at the minute. Queen's on a dark square, so it can't get a 2-on-1. Probably looking to get the queen off of the back though. We challenge their queen, it doubles our pawns, it's no good. I'm going to bring the queen off the back and see if maybe one of the rooks get... Wow, they moved there quick. So they're looking to do this. Get this pawn. Queen's defending at the minute. Looks like they've got some sort of plan of the knight coming here. Or here, attacking the queen. So tempted to do this, but it just doubles the pawns. So we know the knight's jumping here or here. I think we'll just bring this pawn here just to stop it this side. If it comes this side, we've got enough pieces to take once. Bishop is... I think one of the rooks is coming across here. Which one is it? This one? See if there's any ownership of the potential. Yeah, they're doing the same thing. We could go like this and like this. Bishop's not trapped really because it can move. Yeah, I'm just going to go with simple. Queen's gone back. Alright, okay. Let's just keep doubling. So it's kind of like the sitting waiting for us. Okay, now the bishop's x-raying through to our queen. If there's any of this business, takes, queen supporting. Be very careful here now. I might have to move my queen off the line, maybe here. Then it gets hit. We go here, his bishop's definitely jumping back here. Okay, let's just move it here anyway. Trying not to overly extend. And the games really are about trying to source pieces that are unprotected, putting more pieces onto pieces. And they're going in, spoiling the party. We could go and take the pawn. Because he can take and we can take. Oh yeah, but then this pawn is going to have loads of pieces on it. It's going to have the bishop and the knight, bishop and the rook. on there. So we take, knight takes, bishop takes. Could take with the pawn, doubles the pawns, and then the bishop's still protecting here. I think it's getting a bit too complicated, so we will take the knight. And the bishop looks like it's trapped, but it can come here and it's attacking this pawn. The queen is also attacking this pawn. I think the bishop's going to come to defend. This pawn's got no protection on it, so it's probably going to fall at some stage. Oh, we're going for an exchange. So we're going to get this pawn. So we'll just take this pawn here. Could sit the bishop here, because then it's managing this square. The rook's not getting in there. I think they'll be looking for a trade, won't they? The bishop will come back and attack. Which is better? That feels better. It's protecting the pawn, but it's not going to last very long. Bishop's coming here. We don't have to take, but our pawn's going to drop, so we'd have to take. Then they take with this, then they're doubled. And we're looking to attack this pawn, but this rook is defending. So bringing it back. Then this poor pawn is gone. Or do we bring it here and then the bishop attacks? Take, rook takes. Still defending this pawn. Pawn's just it's gonna drop either way, isn't it? So we're gonna have to come and defend the pawn. I'm gonna bring it here. So we're going to have to defend this pawn. We're kind of bring this pawn up. This rook is actually defending at the minute, but we're expecting this rook to come here. Oh. We're doing all that talk and not done anything we've said. So we're going to have to move the rook, which then obviously brings us support in the pawn, which is a happy medium for us. All of that chalk and then didn't do any of it. They're probably still going to go back and do it. Hopefully they forget and they bring the rook here, doubling. Oh, they've done it. There we go. So it's a good job that we talked it through. So now our rook is in the position to protect the pawn anyway. Didn't really want it moving, but it's okay. Does the picture look any different now then? Right, so bishop could come now, attack this, but the rook is defending. I don't think there's anything different, is there? We don't have to take. If they take, pawn takes, that's where the problem comes, because they can just come and attack the pawn. Yeah, it's not any different. Let's just go with that. Bring this rook here behind this pawn, because they'll be doubling up on this pawn, I would assume. Yeah. This pawn is kind of blocked. Just that they could attack our bishop, so our king's probably going to have to come into play. Maybe the rook comes in if it attacks the bishop. Oh, so they're going for the attack. If we go now like this, and if the pawn takes, then the rook can take. But I'm assuming they're just going to bring the rook down and defend. I'm going to do this, try and win a bit of tempo before this other rook gets involved. I think it's just going to jump down, but we can take. Then obviously they take. We take. They're not doing any of that, so the pressure is on. So we do have the bishop that can defend. It's just that this bishop is attacking. If we wanted to get rid of the bishop, we'd hit here, but he'd just go back, keeping that diagonal on the pawn. So it's we're still going to lose the pawn. We are up a pawn, but this pawn is definitely going, but it'll go with an exchange of pieces. Got double pawns here. We do have a dark square bishop, but we don't want to move that because that is protecting that. Is there anything else? What about pushing this so that these don't go up any further? Just worried that if they start doing this, we can defend. Let's push this pawn, keep them doubled. Rook comes down to attack. Oh, doesn't. Oh, they're going for some, I don't know what they're doing. They wants to get rid of our rook from this position because the rook's not going to come here. Ooh, that's going to hurt, isn't it? That's going to hurt. So we're going to have to do this with the bishop protecting the pawn because the bishop's going to be coming to attack. So can we just do this instead? Not that I really want to, but I think we're going to have to do that. Let's just move it here. Get this here. Oh, he's putting like a 3-on-1 on it. Ah, I've just noticed. He's putting a 3-on-1 on it because the rook's going to come here. Yeah. I'm going to end up doubling my pawns. Yeah, I'm going to have to double my pawns. In the bishop. Yeah. Just come back here. Then he's going to put a check on our king. Do we come in the middle? I think we'll probably come on the middle. Come on the middle. This pawn's got no protection. We're getting checks on us. Yeah, because this rook can fly here. And push. Anything else? Rooks can't squeeze in here because of this pawn. Could come here, but then the king's just going to come here. Although I'd just take the pawn anyway. This is not looking too good. And we're not going to get in there because the rook is there. Oof. Well. What do you do? We can't move these rooks because I'm going to lose the pawn. Push the pawn up. Rook just comes down and attacks it. Well, king move. Yeah, I'm kind of held to ransom. I am +1. So this is one of those games where I can say to myself, I am +1 and we could let it go because if they do take, we get a piece off the board. We get a rook off the board. So we don't need to be greedy. Just thinking we go here, he just drops here. Back in the pawn. I think they'll put a check on the king though. Oh, with that one, okay. Put it back. Okay, so they're not wanting to let this pawn get passed in any way, shape. So can move the king here this way then. Act it as a third pawn. Even though, because this is doubled. Ah, you see, we're not moving anywhere. Move the king. So now we're just sitting waiting for them to attack. Yeah. Which is a shame, isn't it? So he's bringing the king here to support, and then this rook is going to go doing its dance, attacking here. But again, a piece will be taken off the board, so if the rook does take, the rook takes. So it's not too much of a panic. Move the king. Moving further down. Not actually wanting to get the pawn. I think what they're going to do is just take. Like I said, a piece is going to be taken off the board, so I'm not going to lose too much sleep over it. So I'm going to just move my king. So all the rooks, looks like all the rooks are coming off the board. And I'm just thinking, can his king actually get in anywhere? Can't get down here, that I can see anyway. And I can't get up. Only problem he's got is, well, could come and support these pawns pushing down. Which it looks like he's going to be attempting to do. Yeah, he's coming across, coming to support them, coming down. But because we've got the double pawns in this particular endgame, it should be enough to get a draw. Let's do the count. Let's not do the panic, let's do the count. Take. Takes. Takes. King's here. My move. Push. Check. King moves. Oh, it might not be that bad after all. Do it again. Take. He might push past though. Oh, steady on. Which one was it? I took with this one, didn't I? There. And we're assuming they're going to take, but what if he pushes past? King just blocks it. Right, so takes, takes. King's here. Push onto the king. King goes here, potentially. We go here. Alright, let's take. I think it's a draw. Can't come down here, can't come down there. Oh no, he can go. No, he won't be able to. He can't get there. He has to go back with his king. Goes across, stopping me from moving. So I have to go. Oh no, I have to go backwards. Okay though, defending the pawn. Circular repetition. White resigned. Oh, I'm fed up, but they knew it was a draw. It's a draw. I'm just having a quick look back to see if there was any, but no, it's a draw.